Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got a Line Optic 88 for you today. One of the more impressive skis in the Line lineup that I've found over the past 2 years. Just really fits my type of skiing really well. Shorter quick turns, bumps, trees, and then happens to rip carved turns on groomers. This is just a really impressive twin tip style ski, and I'm all about it. This ski returns unchanged structurally for 2026. We do get this new NASCAR or cars inspired graphic. Looks very interesting and different than other skis out there, and just is a really strong operator on any type of terrain. Just incredibly smooth and powerful. A lot of that has to do with the construction, lightweight aspen wood core, and then we get their gas pedal metal overdrive in this ski. So this metal laminate here is really interesting. We got a central strip going pretty much from tip to tail, just ends just short of the tips and tails. And then it has branches off the side, and those deliver more torsional stiffness and more energy to the edge. Now, like with the 88 versus the wider 96 and 104, kind of the ratio of metal is higher in this 88. So you do end up getting a little bit more of that torsionally stiff performance. The 96 and the 104 are both really great carvers, but this just takes the precision to the next level. Super engaging, and we also see more sidewall overall in this 88. Really extends almost all the way to the tips and tails before tapering to a cap construction. But yeah, super awesome ski, really crisp, just incredibly precise for a twin tip. It's pretty cool stuff. This is the 177, 1,810 grams. So nice blend of weight as well. It's not too heavy, not too light, fits right in the mid zone incredibly well. We got an 18.3 meter turn radius here, and then we have, kind of a twin tip style, maybe not fully park oriented twin tip, not a ton of camber underfoot. A lot of energy of the ski comes from the construction rather than the camber, and then nice long tip rocker here for softer snow. It's pretty gradual and then a little bit more dramatic at the very end. And then some round taper, but it doesn't really affect how the ski cuts through softer snow all that much. Pretty standard all mountain taper shape in the tip. A little bit more freeride oriented in the tail from a taper standpoint. Pretty long early taper there. And then a longer and lower tail rocker in this ski. So yeah, I mean, there is a twin tip component here for sure. People can certainly use this in the park. If you are an all-mountain skier looking for performance, I think that this is a great place to go, especially if you're looking to incorporate any type of freestyle activities into this ski. But I do think it just has a surprising amount of on-piste groomer performance. I don't think we're still putting it up there against a Mantra 88 or an Anomaly 88, something with 2 full sheets of metal that is really built to handle firm snow, but anything other than pure hardpack. And this thing is an absolute blast to ski. There is some nice flex to it. You can really access the entire side cut without it being too demanding. We do have some tester feedback as well from tester Christian Strong. It says, my first impression of this ski was playful, not too stiff for bumps, but still able to carve a nice GS turn. Yeah, and I'm in that boat too. I love skis that are not too stiff for bumps, but then you get them out on groomers, and all of a sudden you feel like you're on, a really high performance on-piste ski. So this thing walks both lines pretty well, and just delivers an enormous level of fun, and just an extremely surprising ski. When they kind of put this Optic 88 in place of the outgoing 92 that didn't have metal in it, I was really impressed how this ski held up compared to that 92, and then how it fits in with the 96 and the 104. Overall, the Optic line is pretty impressive, and for people that ski in places like Vermont here, this 88 is an incredibly useful width. It does have a nice range, goes from intermediate to expert. I don't think it's overly demanding, but once you kind of get into it and kind of figure out the nuances, it is an extraordinarily powerful ski that holds up much better than you might think. So that's it. Make sure to check out this Line Optic 88 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.